play in the fourth. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And so the tip-off. It's Miami. Poked loose. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. The tray. Shoots it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Now, here is Young. Hawks passing it around. Lays it up off the glass.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry against Young. Fires from deep. The shot by Lowry, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. Young with the ball. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Feeds it to Tucker. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And here's Young from the arc. The Hawks again can't hit.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young inside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Capella. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Adebayo. Inside. Here's Tucker. Finished off the break.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here is Young. Capella, high post. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Tucker.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Butler finds Adebayo. It's good.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And here's Young to the inside. Collins, good.
When you have John's combination of size and skill, you're simply more dangerous around the rim.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Robinson. Over by Bogdanovich. Atlanta with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hits it from three-point range.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Passes it to Capella. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Butler feeling out of it. Dishes it to Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry from deep. And the Heat, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young passes to Capella. Hangs. Kicks it out to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo finds Butler. Back to Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Here's Adebayo. It's Robinson high post. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Outside Butler.
Hawks foul.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul. Third.
And he makes the first.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Lowry against Young. Lowry, good. Lowry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good from outside. Miami leading by 12. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Walks with the new shot clock. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry looking around. Here he goes. Rebound, Atlanta. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks trail by 12. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th, a pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta, an absolute steal.
The pass to Robinson. And it's Lowry penetrating. Tucker the pass to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Collins against Lowry. Releases. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Lowry against Young. Lowry drives in. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Hunter the pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's Butler with the jam.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Williams against Oladipo. Takes it inside. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 14.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Alinari outside. Back to Williams. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the paint, here's Dedmon, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
And the first half is now in the book. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, how do you... And that does it for our half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Bruce in at the small forward. Shot's good by Hero.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Hero from long range. It's stolen by Reddish.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
Here's Hero. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Back to Williams. Pass to Herter. It's up a three. It's hauled in by Hero.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Morris outside. Down low. Here's Strus. Morris kicks to Oladipo. And he gets it back. Morris passes to Hero. Oladipo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Heat lead by 18.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Williams looking over the floor. He feeds it to Jang. It's stolen by Oladipo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Hero. Pass to Gallinari. They need this. The offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Pass to Hero. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Jang kicks to Gallinari. Back to Jang, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
It's Williams with the drive. Comes up empty down low. Heat on offense. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Oladipo for 3. Offensive rebound. Drills the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 8 here in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Oladipo against Williams. Now Oladipo. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. A shot off that time. And so it's the Miami Heat holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. The pass to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no. And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
For the 3. And Trae Young hits from deep.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Pass to Morris over Collins. Morris, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Young against Oladipo. Morris passes to Strus. Here's Dedmon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches it. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. Passes it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Here's Strus. Over in the corner, Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the paint. Hero passes to Morris. From outside the arc, Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Atlanta. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Young for 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Miami leading by 17. Morris outside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Tucker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Capella sends it back. Young against Robinson from downtown. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 19 points.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Young finds Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Adebayo. And that one goes long.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points.
at the line.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Oladipo.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Lowry fires away from outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Young from outside. Another miss by Young. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Loads it up for Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From deep three-point range, again, Young missing. Adebayo with the ball. And here's Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
Every inch of real estate between the lines would be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
Clock at 2 for 3. Robinson.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
And he drives in. Adebayo with the rejection. Fast break Miami. And here's Lowry from the arc. Again, the Heat misses.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Conley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to start.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
That shot missing. And Miami the other way now.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Adebayo.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Now Adebayo. From 13 feet, down it goes. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
2 on the clock. For 3, O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Butler, good.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Now Conley. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Butler. And here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Butler. Back to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And And again, it's Miami converting.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Utah trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Conley against Adebayo. 18 feet out. Here's Gobert. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires in the triple.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Robinson against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy bug.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Yep, count it.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Lowry against Conley. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry. Tip back in for 2. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy has rebounded his position for as long as he's been in the league. Kyle Lowry, a very willing rebounder.
Robinson against Mitchell.
Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Here's Mitchell. The Heat making their last shot. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 6. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And it's Miami with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the left side wing. 18 feet out. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell finds Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And there's another one for the Jazz. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep, Conley knocks down the triple. Conley's got 6.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Lowry into the lane, and Gobert with a block. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He takes it in. And, yep, it's good. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. 27 seconds left in the second. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
With 4 on the clock, Dedmon banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Miami with a... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a 9-point lead. And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Hughes in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon, defended by Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Ingles with it. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Morris. Hero outside. Clock at 6. They get it again. Here's Dedmon. Fires the 3. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's Clarkson. Oladipo with a block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Here's Strus. Back to Hero. Fires the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. And the Jazz with possession. They trail by 16. Hangs. And the layup is good.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. There's the 3. And there's Hero on the assist by Oladipo. Hero's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Clarkson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Oladipo finds Hero. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. 36 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the inside. And it's blocked.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Oladipo against Clarkson. Now here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Pass to Hero. Launches a 3. Offensive board.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And another fast break chance for the Jazz. Here we go. Bogdanovich, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. All alone on the break. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. He goes up again. And the layup by Butler. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Tucker. Tries again. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. And here's Butler to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler. Robinson finds Adebayo. Over Gobert. Doesn't go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Outside Conley. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. With the fadeaway. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Butler passes to Robinson. Down low. Fades away. Adebayo, that's good.
Adebayo.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
You know, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Now Lowry. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Ace. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Pass to O'Neal, stolen by Young.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Inside, it's tipped. Bogdanovic with it. To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And here's Hunter. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Here's Young. Shot clock at 2. Now Hunter. Wing shot on the way. Count that one.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. From deep three-point range. Mitchell misses.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Young against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Outside Young. In transition, here come the Jazz. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Conley. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Hawks. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Capella. Stolen by Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Hunter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, He finishes with authority.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Outside Young. 4-3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. Young from long range. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 5 points.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. It's good.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. A nice shot by Young.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter to the wing on the left. Collins against Bogdanovich. Now Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Now here's Conley. They trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Young. The three is up. Atlanta gets it back. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Here's Conley. 1:44 left in the second period. To the middle. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. 1:24 left in the first half of basketball. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And here's Conley. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Conley against Young. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. Fires for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Into the lane. Good on the bucket. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Yes, it's good. He's got 17.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He made a big impact. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 17 points. And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Now here's Herter. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Here's Jang. Second chance effort. Outside Herter. Lets it go from deep.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Clarkson passes to Gay. And here's Whiteside. Here's Oni. And he hits it to tie the game.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
Back to Williams. Pass to Reddish from deep. The rebound by Oni.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Outside Gallinari. Williams up top. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Gallinari's shot is off.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Can they get it? Utah with the rebound. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Reddish.
Well, their shooting is not where they want it to be here in the second half, especially if they want to chase down that lead.
Gay finds Ingles. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Out on his own on the break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. That one from long range. Mitchell's got 12 points.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
There's Young with the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. It's stolen by Hunter. Inside, here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. 17 points in the game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Mike Conley.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Young. Bogdanovich with it. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. The shake. And he's going to the... And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Capella.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz leading by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And Young draws the double. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Nice finish by Donovan Mitchell. If you're the defense, you have to get back in a hurry and match up.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Count it.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And Young draws the double. Hunter passes to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 23 points.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
On the wing, Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Young from long range. Not going to go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich.
Look at Bogdanovich getting...
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Young. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Conley up top, guarded by Young. The three from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hunter can't get it to go.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Conley passes to Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. There's the triple.
The heart and hustle of Conley really putting in work on defense.
Young missing again. 11 feet out. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Young against Conley. Young can't hit. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Collins against Conley for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Jazz.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Young.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Jazz lead by 9.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And Young gets it to go.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Team 4.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Outside Young takes a 3. Money from deep.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
Now Lowry, after the missed 3 from John Collins. Young taking his time here. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry for 3. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young, right side. Lock at 6. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Passes to Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Young's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Here's Bogdanovich. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. To the inside. Capella. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. The shake. And it's good on the layup. Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Collins, good.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey. Was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Lowry from outside. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Now Young. To the middle. Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry against Young, and it's Lowry penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
And so Lowry nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich left side. Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 5 now.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Young from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
There's the pass to Robinson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Here's Young. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 5.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. Lowry against Young. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat leading by 5. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now, here is Robinson. Adebayo finds Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around to the middle. The feed to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Here's Young. Following the score by Miami. On the left block, and the bank shot is good. Young's got 10.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Now here is Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Tucker. He's got 6. Robinson, that's good. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Young, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And it's Butler missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Young against Lowry. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Drills it from outside.
3 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Adebayo against Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young against Lowry. Young outside. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now just a 2-point Miami lead.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Hunter with some nice defense.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Collins, and he hits it to tie the game up. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And the first half comes from... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Furter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. He's all alone. Here's Herter, guarded by Oladipo. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Oladipo finds Hero. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Herter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
The roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now, here's Oladipo. That one good for 2. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Williams scanning the floor. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 4. And Oladipo, here we go. Morris dishes to Dedmon. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari against Morris. Gallinari outside. Over in the corner, Williams. A 15-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And finished off by Oladipo.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Oladipo against Williams. Driving in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo goes in and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Williams with a clean look. Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
So it's the Hawks now. After the Heat pick up 2. Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Here's Gallinari. Trying to get open as Jang. No good off the front iron. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now, Hero still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Yep. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Herter. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young from deep three-point range. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Heat leading by 10. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. To the paint. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 9 points for John Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one here. Back to Collins. Young outside. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside for Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Robinson. Outside for Lowry. Puts it up. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young up top. Now recovering. There's the 3. Young, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside Lowry. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 14.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Robinson on the wing. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Collins finds Bogdanovich, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Young against Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Robinson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Heat.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robinson.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Just 5 to shoot. And Butler puts up a deep 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Back to Young, down low. Here's Capella, and it's Miami with the rebound. Now here's Adebayo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Now Lowry. To the inside. Ball stolen. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Mitchell with the ball. Back to Conley. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Ahead, here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Pass to Butler. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pulls up. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Heat. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. They push it up 4 on 3. Open shot by Lowry. And there's another one for the Heat. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Robinson. 1:49 left now in the first quarter. Lowry into the lane. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. Pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point range. And Conley with the three.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
And here's Lowry. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Conley. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Out to Lowry. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Lowry's got 7 points. Utah trailing here. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. The three is up. And again, Miami with a triple.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Kyle Lowry has been leading the... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Lowry against Conley. From 10 feet away. Taken away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The finish. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
The shot by Butler, no good. On offense, here's Utah, trailing by 2. Mitchell against Adebayo. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Bogdanovich up top. Outside Mitchell. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Miami has possession. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Driving to the basket. Here's Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Clock at 4. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lowry's got 12.
Boy, how about that possession being salvaged by Kyle Lowry at the last second? How does he beat the clock there?
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
O'Neal.
He's got 5.
3-point.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside Mitchell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Gobert. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA? One of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Now here's Lowry. 12 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Good D by Gobert. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Gay. 2 points. That one goes. And the Jazz lead by 4.
I just love the ball move.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could... Oh, wow! Incredible!
What big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Now Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. The three-pointer off the mark. 2-for-1 opportunity. Oh!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Honey. Pass to Gay. Here's Honey. Back to Gay. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. Outside, Ingles. From deep, Gay. Rebound by the Heat. Oladipo with the ball. Hero outside. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points and 3 assists. And that'll do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson finds Whiteside. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon for the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Now at the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Ingles. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Good on the shot.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Outside, Ingles. Whiteside finds Gay. Shot clock at 6. Ingles with it. Clarkson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Hero. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on Clarkson. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. Gay outside. From deep. Oladipo with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Back to Oladipo. Hero for three. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now Clarkson. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Morris outside. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oladipo outside. To the paint. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Gay outside. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And a foul call. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Now here's Ingles. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Sinks it from distance.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Strus. Down low. Stolen by Whiteside. Inside. Here's Gay. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Heat with the lead. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Gay with the ball, guarded by Morris. And it's Gay with the miss. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Strus, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, there's no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. Back to Whiteside.
Good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Lowry. And here's Butler. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Butler. 5 to shoot. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass break Miami, and a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw, and they'll keep possession here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
Lowry to pass to Robinson. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
The three from Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell to end the run. Can't get it to drop. And Lowry with the defensive effort. This one for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Pass to O'Neal. Knocked away. Now Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Lowry against Conley. Misses the three.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
For the Jazz, this one not looking good. They have yet to score here in the fourth. The three from Mitchell, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's the minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Miami with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Butler with the ball. Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
The three from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Lowry against Conley. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Heat ball.
Here's Lowry. So it's Miami picking up the win. thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
shot, it has really made this a guard lead.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint. 2 points, that one goes. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here for the Jazz. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Bogdanovich finds Young. Over Conley. Off the left rim and out.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hunter kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Hunter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Now here's Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And here is Conley. Takes the 3. They get it back. Gobert. And he jams it right over to Capella. Wow.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Young inside. Over by Conley. Lets it go. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Over Conley. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. It's a tie ball game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Back to O'Neal, to the middle. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Out to the right wing. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And here's Young from the arc. That shot off the mark. And Utah the other way now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Capella kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Utah with the rebound.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. And that does it for the first quarter. Utah out in front, up by 4. Live from Vivint. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Conley against Young. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Here's the 3. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
It's Young on the wing. Passes it to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Young against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. Rebounded by Capella.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From past the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. Young against Conley. It's Young on the wing. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's good from long range. Hunter's got 5 points so far. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Hunter, no good. Utah leading by 4. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Here's Gobert, and Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach after. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of and
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Clarkson. And it's Gay at the elbow. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the pass to Whiteside. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. And it's good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Williams. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Clarkson outside. Drives to the hoop. Count that one.
How about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Hurt. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the paint. Over to the left wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And good that time.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Clarkson against Williams. Here's Gay. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And here's Ingles outside. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Substitution for Utah.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Herter. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Conley with it. Williams picks him up. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Hawks leading. Outside Williams. With the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Conley with it. He has 6. There's the triple. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Conley against Williams. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Atlanta leading by 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Utah. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Gobert's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Here's Young at the top of the key. Capella. Hawks passing it around. 3-pointer. And no good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell outside. And there's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Conley. And it's all evened up.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the beat?
Atlanta calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Young's shot is off.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with it, and guarded by Capella. Mitchell passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Gobert down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Passes it to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Capella. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Trying to end the drought. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Outside Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert finds Mitchell. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Young, and he drives in. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
To the inside. Mitchell passes to Conley. Young with the steal. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
From deep three-point range, Utah gets it back. He can't get that one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here is Young. Going inside, Collins. Good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside Conley. The 3. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game time. Young, right side. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Young is double. Down low. Here's Capella.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the court for his team.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.